Hello, welcome to Quick SMS. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the platform to send your messages. Okay, so to begin, you have to create an account. If you already have an account, you enter your username and password and then you log in. You can also use the Google Authenticator to log in when it pops up. Okay, so after login, you come to the dashboard. Alright, now on the sidebar you have the features here, and then over here you have your credit, consumption, and then remaining. Okay, now if you want to top up your credits, you can click this button to top up. Let me reduce the zoom. Okay, you can click this button to top up your credits. Now there are two main types of messages you can send on the platform. That is for the SMS. With the SMS, we have the normal messaging, and then we have the personalized messaging. So normal messages and then personalized SMS. Now with the normal SMS is when you want to send a particular message, same message to a group of contacts or to your contacts. So let's say you have about 1,000 contacts and you want to send a message to all of them. That is what we term as the normal SMS. And then we also have the personalized SMS. With the personalized SMS, you want to include, or the personalized SMS is where you want to include the names of your contacts and other parameters into the message automatically. So when the recipient gets the message, he or she will see the name inside and then other parameters, which is different from the other person. Okay, so I'll explain it better when we are doing it practically. So let's look at how to send a normal message. To send a normal message, you come to this tab, you click send or schedule message, and then you choose a task. There are two main tasks that you can perform, either to send an instant message or schedule the message. Instant message means that you want to send a message right now. On the click of a button, at the click of the button, the system should send the message. Okay, and then we have the scheduling. With the scheduling or schedule SMS, you can set a date and time for the system to send the message. Okay, so if I want to send a message right now instantly, I'll click send SMS, and then over here I'll enter a sender ID. Okay, what is a sender ID? The sender ID is the identity of the message. So let's take for example mobile money. Okay, when you receive a Momo alert, you see mobile money written at the top for you to know that, oh okay, this is from MTN mobile money. Okay, it's the same we have here. So you enter a unique sender ID. So for example, my company name is Links Engineering, so I normally use Links Inch. And your sender ID shouldn't be more than 11 characters. Okay, and it should be unique. Now when you enter the sender ID, we verify, we check before you can use it. So for example, let me enter this and then try to send my message. So the system is now checking. At this point, the system will send us a verification that okay, you want to send SMS with this sender ID. So we will check and then either approve it or reject it. Okay, so when we approve it, you are going to get an instant alert. So when your sender ID is approved, you are going to see this prompt, and then you click OK to continue. Okay, so over here you can type your message. Okay, so let's say this is my message. Now you can save your message as a template. Let's say you will be sending this message frequently and you don't want to be typing this message all the time. So what you can do is you can click here, save as template, and then you give it a title, and then you click save as template. Okay, so your message is saved. So anytime you want to send the same message, you can click choose template, and then the recent one will be at the last. Yes, then you can click it, so automatically you get the message here. Now let's come to the next field. So over here you are going to select the recipient, those you want to send a message to. You have to get their numbers here. There are various options here, and let's look at them. We have import, so you can click here and then you import your contacts from a CSV file, a text file, or an Excel file. Now these are samples, so when you click the sample, you can see how we've structured it. Okay, so let me throw more lights on that. So if you are, let's say, importing from Excel file, make sure that your contacts, the contacts or the recipient phone numbers are in the first column. So let's say in your Excel sheet you have about 4 columns. Let me demonstrate it practically. Okay, let's say this is my Excel sheet. Now make sure that your contacts is in the first column. And when I say the first column, supposing maybe you have other data in other columns, make sure that the contact comes first. So it can be anywhere in the spreadsheet, but make sure it comes first. So if you have, let's say, other data over here, this is just an example. Let's say if you have it like this, make sure you move the contact to the first column, or it should come first before all other data. Yes, it should come first. The data can be anywhere in the spreadsheet, but make sure that the contacts comes first. Okay, so let me save this. Okay, so over here you can click to browse your file. Okay, so you browse to import your contacts. Okay, let me do it again. Alright, so all the contacts will show here. So you see that you have the first contact, you have a comma, the second comma, third comma. So if you have, let's say, 1,000 contacts, that is how it's going to be. Okay, now over here you can decide to repeat your campaign. Now repeating means that after sending the first broadcast, after blasting this message, let's say you want to repeat the same thing, you want to blast it again on a specific date or a number of times. In that case, you click yes here, and then over here you choose the day, maybe on the 2nd, and then this or, if you select or, it means that on the 2nd of every month. Okay, so on the 2nd of every month at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. you should send this broadcast. It should repeat until there's a 2nd of January 2025. So when you do this, the system will repeat this broadcast on the 2nd of every month at 10 a.m. until this date. Alright. Okay, so when you are done, you can click send message to send your message. Okay, great. So that is how you send a message by importing from an Excel file. Okay, let's look at the second option. So let's click here and then select okay, this one, enter phone numbers. So you can enter your phone numbers manually. This is how you do it. You enter the first number, you press comma, and then you enter the second one. You can begin with +233 or your 0 2 something. Okay, you put comma there, you enter the next one, you put comma there, you enter the next one. So you do it until you enter all your numbers. When you are done, you can click send message to send your message. Alright, now let's look at the next option. The next one is to use what we call a contact group. So as you can see, we have send to group. So all these are contacts group that I have created. Alright, so let me show you how to create a contact group. To create a contact group, you click on the sidebar, you come to contact group, and then you come to add group. So the contact group is a way of organizing your contacts into a group so that you can send to that group anytime you want to send your message. Okay, so the first thing you do is to give it a group name. So let's say my new group 1, and then over here you repeat the same process. You enter the contacts, you append comma, you enter the next one, you put comma, you enter the next one, you put comma, until you finish with all the contacts. When you are done, you click create group. Okay, so this is the group I just created. Now we are going to use this group to send our message. Let me come back to the dashboard. So I click send SMS. This time I will choose template and then select my message because I saved it as a template. So over here you are going to see the group you created, and the new group is going to be the last one. So this is the group I just created. So now when I click send message, the system is going to send this message to all the contacts in this group. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our tutorial. So in this tutorial we looked at how to send a normal SMS, and we said that the normal SMS is a way of sending the same message to your recipient. In our next video we are going to look at how to send personalized SMS. Thank you for watching. See you next time.